Aussies. Tonight,
Blessings.
we have a super cool visitor on the show tonight. We have the infamous Raph of
Rafe. Rafe.
Rafe. I was calling you Raph forever.
That's okay.
This is
A
why.
lot of people, because it's spelled wrong.
Yeah, well, it's spelled like your name is Raphael?
Raphael, yeah.
Raphael. Where is that from?
Yeah. It's one of the archangels, I think.
Oh. Well, I've never heard it pronounced that way. I grew up on like the Ninja Turtles with like Raphael.
Yeah, yep.
I-
And I also have this is a good lesson and like reasons why I never have Dan introduce me to anyone because he always will mispronounce their name. And then
That's
I'll
true.
forever know them as that.
That
Yeah.
is a fact. That is definitely a
But
fact.
now we know. Now we know.
yes.
So welcome. I always start out by kind of sharing how we met. So we did everything kind of backwards with Rafe. We met you after you interviewed us.
Yes.
Um
And after the compilation came out.
Compilation, yes.
yes, after the compilation came out, which we're so excited to be a part of. And you came to Olives when our British friends were here. Um Chasing the Fall
Yeah.
from the UK and RB&X.
Volume 1.
Track 5.
You're practically our neighbor, and we had never met in person until
Yes.
a couple months ago, and that was really
Yes.
exciting.
I'm here in White Plains.
Yeah, you're like we never meet cool people in this area, so we were actually really glad that we found you. So,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I always complain about how lame Westchester is in terms of music, and we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
And I'm glad now you can vouch for me and not just say it's me being an ungrateful jerk. It's reality.
Yeah.
So we got to meet you at Olives. You came out to the show. Not only did you come to the show, but you had like pictures that you have this really cool wall at your house that you hang bands' pictures up, which made me feel so special and cool.
Yes. You know what? If I turn off the background, I
Uh-huh.
actually I have it hanging up. Um,
But who are those cool people in the
no,
background?
I don't know how to do it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Um, so that's how we finally got to meet you in person. So before we get into like your label and
Sure.
your zine and everything else, take us back to what is your origin with music? Because you obviously like a lot of different kinds of music based off of like who you've interviewed. There's a lot of genres on there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are your music origins in general?
Well, there is one common theme to our music, the music that I'm interested in, and the people that we interview, and that is loud, fast, and aggressive.
Okay.
So, could be metal, could be punk, could be hardcore, could be ska punk. As long as it's fast and got an edge to it.
Okay.
So starting off, I was a complete metalhead and did not get into punk until I was probably, I don't know, 18, 19, college.
Hmm.
And then it really took over. I mean, I still love my mid 80s metal, but
80s metal, like hair metal,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
like who are some of the
Yeah.
bands that you were really into?
For some reason I had a fixation with the Scorpions.
Oh,
I
the
know.
Oh,
Scorpions?
yes.
Yes, I know a lot of
Rock you like a
people.
hurricane?
Yes, I know a lot of people. You ask them about 80s metal and they're like, "Yeah, well, no, Motley Crue or uh, Rat
The hair metal.
or
Yeah.
yeah. For some reason I had it for the Scorpions."
Wow.
But
I don't
it
think
was
we've ever had anyone on the show who said that the Scorpions were their gateway into music.
I know.
You are the first, dude.
But that's
You are
great
the
though.
first. But that's so cool. And what about punk? So how did you, get into like the whole punk scene and what were some bands that really you dug?
Oh, 2 words, Murphy's Law.
Oh,
Yeah,
Interesting.
in New York.
Okay. Yeah, New York.
That's right. I discovered them, and it changed everything. Trying to think. Another one was Fear. I loved Fear.
Okay,
Fear.
So
good.
yeah, really two bands that were pretty old school and also like piss your pants funny. And
Yeah,
that's
okay.
the kind of way, that's how you appeal to a 19-year-old.
Oh yeah. Well, punk has always had such a great sense of humor. That's one thing I always loved about it too, is I like
Yes.
humor. I like funny. I like people who don't take life too seriously.
Right. I got into the Vandals a lot later, and
Yes.
um y-
Oh yeah.
I love the
yeah,
Vandals.
yes, there are
They're
some very funny
hilarious.
bands. Yeah, that's what I love about punk is it's
Yeah.
such a big tent. It's such a big tent. Um, in that you've got bands that are hilarious. You've got bands who are basically about, drinking, getting high, getting laid, whatever. And you've got a large group of bands that are speaking out about stuff that's important,
Yeah.
and then you've got bands that are really using the platform as sort of personal catharsis.
Yeah, you get everything, right? And then there's bands
Yeah.
that like do like a little bit of all of that, like us.
Yes. And the
Right.
nice thing the nice thing is that everybody more or less seems to get along. I mean,
Yeah,
you can share a bill.
100%. Like the punk scene is I always say I've said it so many times on the show, but like it's my church, I call it. It's really like the best people. Um, I've never had really a bad experience that I could think of. Maybe I have, but it wasn't from the punk crowd.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
You get a really
So,
big
Yeah.
sense of community.
yeah.
I tell you, there's a story that I think I mentioned it in an interview I did. Um, an interview I did. um, that so I went to see Murphy's Law down in Jersey, and this was last year, and in the pit, some woman just hit the deck.
Ouch.
Absolutely don't know if she was injured, don't know if, unrelated medical condition, who knows. Um, but people formed a circle around her, made sure she was okay, made sure she got out to the ambulance. So, if anybody has misconceptions about what punk is all about,
Yeah.
it's just noise, it's just aggression, it's just, beating the crap out of people, whatever. Um, there are it's a good scene, and there are good people with good hearts and good intentions.
Hmm.
And I think what I saw really underscores that.
Definitely. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is community and like, I've met like some of the nicest people I've ever met in the punk scene, the most genuine. That's what I really respect about it. Um, so
Yeah,
let
I'm sorry.
no, no, go ahead.
I'm in White Plains. I live near the train station, so I'm surrounded by finance bros in their 30s,
Oh God.
and just like nothing going on. Don't care about anything that doesn't affect them personally.
Hmm.
And then you
Yeah,
go and you meet some punk musicians, and it's just a whole different world. And it's like, who
yeah,
would you rather who would you rather hang out with? I mean, the answer
completely.
is pretty simple. It's simple for me.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's definitely like there's a lot of soul in punk, there's a lot of heart. And I feel like a lot of the world doesn't get that, And yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of the world, they see tattoos and they see piercings,
yeah, crazy
and
hair and
yeah, and, they just kind of jump to conclusions, and
yeah.
that's the way the world is, unfortunately.
It's kind of cool that it's so small and niche though, Like I don't know, I think that's special about it, that it
Yeah,
has its
I have to
own
agree with
little.
That is the great thing.
Mhm.
I play a lot of pool, so I spend a lot of my time in pool halls, and the music that typically gets played at pool halls is like lowest common denominator, I don't know what you would even call it. Dance music,
Mm-hmm.
just that really lazy shit that's like pre-recorded beats and, somebody
Yeah.
singing or mumbling
AI
or
too.
or
Yeah.
yeah, or whatever. And a lot of people listen to it, and it's not even that they like it. It's almost like background music.
Yeah. Hmm.
Whereas with punk, you find I find somebody on the street or in my building, um, and you can actually bond with that person over music.
Yeah.
You can't really bond with people over that auto tune shit.
No.
No, you
You know
really
that
can't.
that music that takes a day and a half to create, and
Yeah.
you're clicking upload to Spotify 36 hours after you had the idea for the song. It's yeah.
Totally. Totally. It's a lot more real. Um, so give us a little, so if you could just give like kind of an elevator pitch of what you do with your label, um,
Sure.
and your magazine, your online magazine, and then we'll kind of get into like how did you start that? What was it that inspired you? And how did you make it work?
Well, those are kind of two questions that are inextricably linked. So,
Yeah.
uh, the idea for a label was it was kind of percolating for a long time.
Mhm.
It was something I really wanted to do. I had managed, so I directed a video in started September of 2024 for the band Butter Brain. Came out January, actually came out premiered on Punk News Inauguration Day 2025. So I was already sort of getting the taste of, this. I want to really actually do something. I got an offer to manage the band Chaka, who is also on the compilation, um, they're sort of a little more metal punk hybrid.
Mhm.
So from punk guys from punk backgrounds, sort of playing metal, it's a crossover. And so I'm getting more and more into the scene, and the idea keeps coming that I really want to do something. And underlying this is the fact that music has given me so much over the last 40 years or so, and I'd like to give back. So the initial idea was just a straight ahead record label,
Mhm.
and I actually got the idea from my therapist of all people to start a companion interview magazine.
Mm.
And I was like, that's the best idea I've ever heard. So initially, the intent was to have sort of a record label with no clear path of how anything was really going to work. With a
That's punk rock.
companion.
That's DIY,
Yeah,
baby.
exactly.
Exactly.
With a companion magazine, which would be like 20% of what we're doing. And it actually turned into 90%.
Wow.
So, as far as strictly label stuff, we had the compilation come out. We put out the first single, and we're putting out the album by the band Manic. We're putting out the
Mhm.
second compilation. We are putting out a CD by the band Beatallica. I don't know if you.
Metallica?
Yes, Beatallica. You're gonna have to look them up. It's
Yes, now I'm going to just for the name.
yes, they're playing they're about to play their 25th anniversary show. They have a long Wikipedia page.
Is the
It's
lead
actually
singer like James Hetfield or something?
what James Lenfield.
Yeah.
Ellie,
Dave
so it's
Lenfield.
Ellie, it's
Wow.
Ellie, and yes, no, it is 50% Beatles, 50% Metallica.
What?
And yes,
This
no,
is
it's
okay.
That's
it's
I'm
interesting.
intrigued.
it is
Yeah.
it is fantastic. And here's the hook. Metallica thought what they were doing was great. They loved it. So
Really?
sometimes it's Metallica-esque lyrics with Beatles melodies. Sometimes it's
Hmm.
Beatles-esque, you know, when we did the interview with them, I think we titled it "Oh Blood D, Oh Blood Death."
Wow.
So Metallica loved them. Whoever owns the Beatles, I guess it's Sony, their catalog sued them.
Wow,
Um,
really?
yes, Lars Ulrich stepped in and paid for their counsel.
Well, wow.
Yes,
What?
yes.
I'm
So
not
you
going to
Wow.
are
say anything about Lars. Stan.
Oh yeah.
well.
I'm not a fan of Lars. I'll just put that out there, but that is cool of him to do that
There's not much to be a
for
fan
an
about.
independent band.
There's not much to be a fan of it.
No, 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 no. He doesn't have a tremendous track record of being a decent human being. I
I
hate
No,
to say
figure I
it.
not a
figured
fan.
after Napster he kind of yeah, that was the downfall. That was the start right there.
So,
Well, yeah. So
so
we are
you
putting
get
out their EP.
Yeah.
you're putting out their EP. So kind of like while we're on this subject. So about how many bands do you have on your label right now?
Officially one.
Just one. So this is
Right.
like new, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Super new.
we started, and I say we because now I have a staff writer, Maya Bishop.
Mhm.
Initially, I had my dog on the website as the senior vice president.
Ah.
And then when I added the staff writer, I took her off, my dog, Annika. And she, so she created an Instagram account, just, trashing Knife Twister records. You can find it. Her handle is Party Shitter.
Very cool.
Yeah. Um, So she basically posts pictures of why she was allegedly fired, and with hashtags, and she's got a GoFundMe to help sue me. She's actually probably around here, but so anyway, so that's why I use the term "we," and now I can officially use it because there's a staff writer, and we're probably going to add another one.
That's so
And
cool.
yeah, but no, we started in July of last year.
So yeah, you guys are really new, like for the most part. So you have
So
one band on the label, like, are you seeking other bands or what does it take to get on your label kind of thing if like people are interested? Are you looking for local people? Are you looking for anybody? Like what are you thinking?
we have been, I should say, I've had 15 bands asked to be signed, roughly,
Okay.
um, including one band that said they would tattoo our logo on their bodies if we signed them.
That's very serious.
Yeah, I kind of backed away slowly from that. Um, we've had some bands that we were in discussions with, and then they weren't all that serious, or they weren't all that ambitious, or just logistically hard to communicate with, which makes things difficult. Um, but at this point, yeah, no, we are actively looking around. Now, this wouldn't be a traditional signing,
Mhm.
like, you know, like we're Elektra Records and we're going to sit down in a room with lawyers and
Of course, right.
and
Yeah,
and
of course.
and and
DIY.
and, ba- and bang out a contract. I mean, it's just not feasible to be giving out advances and stuff like that for a genre of music that sadly is just not all that profitable. But as far as releasing music on our label, we're more than happy to do that.
So
Now,
are you basically like what do your services entail once you get somebody on your label? Like what are you actually doing for bands?
a lot of promotion,
Hmm.
physical media production,
Mhm.
Streaming service distribution, if that I have some strong feelings about Spotify, but if that's the direction a band really wants to go in, I'll hold my nose and take care of that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um, but a lot of it is promotion, networking, um, getting them on podcasts, getting them interviews. That's something I'm actually pretty good at.
Yeah, promotion is big if you have the time to do it. I mean, like
Yeah, I mean, I'm also
social
a
media
web.
is really hard, to navigate for a lot of people.
There are a lot of ways you can help a band out. I'm a
Mm,
web designer, so not an issue to build a website. Um,
right.
I know how to format lyrics for the major lyric sites, and I've done that for bands and created artist pages. So there's all sorts of ways in sort of supporting artists beyond officially sticking a piece of paper in their face to sign.
Right. That's very cool. Yeah, and that's extremely helpful. How are we already running out of time? This is
Oh
crazy.
my God.
All right, so
Really?
I'm gonna ask you one more question and we're gonna skip into
Sure.
the fun questions since we have
Oh
10
yeah.
minutes. Um,
Oh, that's crazy.
so one more question that I really wanted you to talk about is what do you think about the Westchester music scene or lack thereof, as I like to say? I want everyone to hear it from you, from someone other than me and Dan. What's your take on it?
I Well, I know the word Westchester and I know the word music and I know the word scene, but together,
There you
I
go.
It's
That's it.
unthinkable
I'm not sure I've heard those three words in sequence before.
unless you're a cover band.
So,
So yeah, there we go.
Corner Pocket in Yonkers Brewery, Sawmill Tavern in Ardsley, Green Growler, the place up in where I
Yeah.
met
Yep.
you, Dan.
Yep. Hmm.
So that's four places I can think about.
Well,
For
your
county
background.
width, yeah, well, that's not Westchester.
That's check. Yep, you're right. Technically, it's
Yeah,
not. You're right. It's near it, but not.
Yeah.
right. So
And
that's
one of the
four
reasons
places. That's only four places I can think of, and we are a county of what? Last time I checked, 900,000 people.
something like that. I don't know. I came from the city, so that was a big change for me, but yeah, it's not a whole lot going on. And that's why we travel so much. And we always like when people are like, "Hey, we want to come play with you." We're like, "Don't. We will play
Yeah,
with you anywhere you want to go, but you probably don't want to come here because there's just not there are places you just mentioned a lot of places to play, but I feel like there's really not much of a community here. We find
No,
community everywhere but here. Like we were glad we met you because you're cool and everything, and there's a
well,
few
thank you.
people that we know, that are cool, a couple bands and stuff, but they're really it's missing that a lot.
very
Right,
few
right,
and far
right. So,
between.
yeah, so you go down to the Bowery Electric, for instance.
Hmm.
Um, it was actually outside the Bowery Electric in September where I was asked to direct a music video for my favorite
Oh, cool.
band, which not many people get to do that.
That's really cool.
But yeah, you go down to the Bowery Electric, and there are kids who are not even going to the show. You'll just see 50 kids sitting on the sidewalk, punk kids.
Wow.
And there just is not that place in Westchester. I
Yeah.
mean, as an example, the Sawmill Tavern, which I think is the closest to me, a couple towns away down in Ardsley, it's they have good shows there. Hardcore in the 914 was there. I've seen Barter Brain there, but it's in a strip mall.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very different vibe.
It's corny. Um, Dan, we should probably zoom into some of the fun questions and then we'll
Sounds
get
good.
to what's next. Go ahead.
Sounds good. Okay, it's a fun question. What are three things you like, and what are some pet peeves? Three things you loathe.
Three things I like.
It could be anything too. It doesn't. It could be outside music. It could be anything.
I like pool.
I was going to ask you that question, but yeah.
I already mentioned that. I'm an addict, and funny aside, Knife Twister Records was started and initially funded by $1,000 from a tournament win.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yep. I won a tournament in July, walked out with 1,000 in cash, and got the PO box. And when the website went up, it basically funded everything.
That's awesome.
Something else I like. Well, I like our former senior vice president, who I'm going to
Is it an
grab
animal?
against her will.
Oh my
Yay!
goodness.
Oh my God! Is that
Oh
a is
my
that
goodness.
a doxy?
This is a Chihuahua Terrier
Wait,
mix.
wait, wait! Look, meet my Chihuahua.
Oh,
Oh,
look at that. Oh, look over there.
Say
Look, look, look.
hi. This is Ramona, like the Ramones.
Oh, this is Annika, aka Party
They have to
Shitter.
hang out sometime.
Yes, yes, that would be great. I love my apartment. I moved to New York in summer of 2023, and I rented in White Plains for 2 years just to make sure I liked it here.
mhm.
And I realized I love White Plains. I'm never leaving. And so I bought an apartment last summer, but everything was broken. But it had been neglected for years. But I got everything fixed up, and I love it here. Um, so I love pool. I love my dog.
And
I
your
love my
apartment, White
apartment.
Plains.
Yeah.
I guess I should mention my kids.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
that might be a good. That might be a good one.
Yeah, yeah. I love my kids and pool.
Awesome. So now we got to bring the negatives in there now.
The negatives.
The three.
If you say you
Three
don't like
negatives.
Dan, it's okay. You can say it because I say it all the time.
I like Dan. I like everybody in your band. They were so nice. They got me. I would go grab the autograph off the wall, but
Aw.
I thought it'd be funny not to wear pants.
Nobody can tell on Zoom. No one cares.
No, you seriously.
Well, except for that
We've
guy
all
in
done it.
CNN who got fired.
Oh yeah. Yes. I saw that. Except that guy.
So things I don't like. I don't like cigarettes
Okay.
because I like them so much. Because I actually today is 100 days since I quit smoking.
Oh,
Wow.
congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you. 100 days. So I really don't like them because they're always around me, and I'm always like, oh,
Hmm.
I want one of those.
It's brutal to quit.
It really
I
is.
I smoked for a long time too. It's so hard. The hardest thing
Without
ever. I know.
without giving away my age, I smoked for 40 years.
Wow. That's extremely hard to quit.
Yeah.
It really is.
But you
It's
did
like
it though.
your whole
That's what
life.
matters.
Yeah, thank you.
And
As
what are,
mentioned,
yeah, go ahead.
I don't like people sort of. This is tangential to the finance bros that are rampant around here,
Dude, bros.
but just the like solipsistic sort of the people. And I think this is an outgrowth of a lot of too much social media, to be honest. But there are way more people now, certainly as compared with when I grew up, who believe not that the sun revolves around the earth, but that the sun revolves around them.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Entitlement.
I don't want to cut you guys off.
And
Is it? Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, how much longer do we have, Val?
1 minute.
Okay. So maybe we should go to the plugs then.
okay,
So
well, the third thing I
go
said
ahead.
would lead into a 40-minute discussion, which is I don't like the stuff that's going on in the world today.
Oh, neither do we.
But
You're
we'll
in
save
good
that if
company with that.
In case there's a part two.
You should make a compilation about that, right?
Mm,
The plug.
There you go.
there
So,
you go.
anyways, thank you so much for coming on the show. We're gonna have
Oh,
all your
thank you. Not at all.
tags.
I had a great time.
I can't wait
Thank
to
you.
watch you grow with your record label and with everything else, all your ventures that you're doing. It's very inspiring to see someone in our town, per se, doing something cool.
Thank
And
you. Yes, we have some
well,
big stuff coming up. We
awesome.
have an interview with I won't say the band, but it rhymes with Murphy's Law.
Oh,
Ooh,
cool.
We have our
Sweet.
second compilation
Yes.
awesome.
coming out Saturday, and
Awesome.
the Punk News write-up is tomorrow.
Can't wait to see
And
it.
yes, and then the charity it's for immigrant rights. It's going to a charity called Make the Road New York.
Beautiful.